Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Arizona comes out with another first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the DB never even backpedaled. He never even thought that receiver was running deep, and that's why he was able to put his foot in the ground, and he smothered that curl route, knocking it away.
Now the play fake. The defense sort of burns this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Look out, he's got room. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down, you just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket, you get through your progression, it's not open.
It's a seam wide open, and you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Wide open spaces. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burnett. There to make up this first period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he made the extra point without problem. So an 82-yard drive there, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Williams. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Salter. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Finds his man in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burnett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going up top again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him. Got the back over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Fafita. They're working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's talk a little about Arizona. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Finds the tight end. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Salter. Keeps looking downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I love the play call. 2nd second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost. Going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Turning on the Jets. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Arizona. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game. They're up by 21 over Bowling Green. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayden. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
On first down. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback 6. And the Wildcats trying to find forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back. And back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Losing, we got to put a few drives together here, but most important, getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection. Maybe that extra.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Welsh. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buffaloes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Salter. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Positive yards.
And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the...